The Forest River by Harriet Wilkins. At mid the forest of verdant shade, a peaceful river flowed. Wild flowers were home on its banks had made. The sunbeams raised on its breast were laid, and the light of morning glowed. By its marge the wolf had found a lair. He roamed through each lonely spot. The deep designer, the beaver, where built his palace. The shaggy bear in the tall tree had his cot. And voices sweet were heard on the bank of the river's gentle flow. The whippoorwill will sing when the sun had sank. And the humdrum bee to his home had shrank when the wind of eve did blow. The tree frog joined with a snoring call. The grasshopper cheered along. The dormice came out of an underground hole. The squirrels peeped over the pine tree wall to list to revel song. Nothing disturbed the murmur deep of river broad and fair. No one awoke it from peaceful sleep. Safe and floating mice over its breast would creep, or rusty-coated bear. One morn the sound of an axe was heard in the forest, dark and loud. When started with fear the beast disturbed, the reeling was brook on the woodman's word, and was goad with anger on. On the river's brink the emigrant child passed on his lonely hours. He laughed when he ruffled the bosom mild of a flowing streamlet so bright and wide, as it bore his boon of flowers. Soon the throng of the forest heard the horn of a boat, the commerce abode, and they started up from the brake and throne, and hasting away by the light of the morn, they fled from cavern and moat, and the bird peeped out of the pine tree tower, and shrank away at the sight. The humming bird fled to his rose-hung bower, the bright bee curled himself snug in a flower, overtaken by fear and fright. And the river, which rode for ages, still in a gentle flow and revel, appears on its bosom by man's proud will, by the arts of industry and skill, the blessing to merchants given. Over its billow the steamboats thread, with their waters rushing high, over snowy sail the wind is spread, as the noble bark on the way is sped to the crowded city night. A river bright we sail over the breast, once being would run us wild. But the birds who build on the bank my nest had fled long ago to the boundless nest, and we and from man exceed.